Hello, it's me, Daryl, Florida Catholic guy. Out for my walk. My boy here. It's been quite a while since I've been on a walk. Since before Christmas, anyway. Right around Christmas time, we had a really big cold front. In fact, cold front came through on Christmas Eve, and we had lows in the 20s and 30s and highs only in the 40s and 50s, and it was cold, especially for us. And obviously I didn't get out much. Last couple days it's been really nice. 70s, close to 80. The sunshine, I'd say mostly cloudy, but no rain. Sun was out earlier. A little bit of a breeze, which is nice. But it was one of the coldest Christmases on record. And this New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, for that matter, it's going to be one of the warmest we've had. It's going to be like 82, 83 on New Year's Eve and close to that on New Year's Day. So, I mean, like, we were close to 80 today, so tomorrow a few degrees warmer, and then a weekend, maybe next week, another cold front comes through. It's not going to be quite as bad as the one we had at Christmas. Probably talking highs in the mid-60s, which isn't too bad. Usually what happens, cold front comes through, you get some showers and thunderstorms, and depending on how strong the cold front is, sometimes you get severe weather and tornadoes, which the Christmas Eve cold front was pretty strong. We had some severe thunderstorms in the area then, but they weren't, it was nothing that was tornadic or anything, which was good. Week prior to that, we had tornadoes came through in Tampa. We had a good sized tornado. I think it was an F2, which is pretty strong for this part, especially in come on, Shadow, let's go. But yeah, it was a pretty strong tornado that went over, I think I mentioned it in one of my previous videos, went over the bridge. There was a video of it, that some guy was in a car as it crossed over the bridge. It was pretty dramatic. And so it was interesting. But usually if we're going to get tornadic thunderstorms, it's going to be in the winter time when cold fronts pass. And tired. I had to get up, well, not really early. Can't really call 10 o'clock early. It's early for me though. I had to get up and bring my mom to the lab to get some blood work done, some stuff like that, and then she had to go to the pharmacy to get a vaccine. Her, I think it was pneumonia, or shingles, one of them. but pick up a medicine, so I had a busy morning. Not too busy, but a little busy. At least it was good weather. Get out in the fresh air. And not doing anything really for New Year's. Yeah, it looks like people at the dog park. He won't like that. But my doggy here, oh boy, can't stop yawning. He's had ear infection, I think I told you about. That cleared up. Still on his rounds of antibiotics for another couple of days. So that's that. And there's something that he needs to get tested for. I can't remember the condition. It's I don't remember what they say that he's showing symptoms of, but I gotta get him tested. It's kind of a serious thing. It's something that happens in older dogs. It's wish I remember what it was. It's treatable, and they just want to make sure he doesn't have it. And he said to take him in after the first of the year to get him tested. Just don't remember what it is that he said he had or might have. Don't want to get him tested for, but hopefully he'll be all right. Of course, getting him out for his walks helps. And last year I went for a Christmas dip in the pool. Obviously this year, with it being in the 30s and 40s, I didn't get my dip in. And I mean, it was cold last year, and it was fairly warm out, probably I'd say 70s, but the water was still cold because the nights still get pretty cool. But I think yeah, he's gonna take his dump. That's what I hate about not being able to go in a dog park. Just bear with me a minute here. So last year I took a dip in the pool at Christmas. This year I couldn't, and I'm thinking about doing a New Year's dip in the pool. That would be nice. It's going to be warm enough. It's been warm the last couple of days, so it should be warmed up. As warm as it's going to get anyway this time of year. Let's go, Shadow. So I got this new mask that I have. I just got it a couple days ago, and the name of it's called Fake Mask. And let's go this way, Shadow. And basically it's a mask, but it's basically a screen instead of like a regular mask. It's got a screen on it so you can breathe. Let's see how he does over here. He doesn't like the water, so let's see how he does on top of the water. Alright, you ready? Alright. You did pretty good. I guess as long as he's not on the water, he's okay. Or in the water. So anyway, I got the new mask that I got. And I wore it because I had to, when you go into the lab, you got to have a mask, and same thing with the drugstore. Nobody said anything about it. I mean, it's basically a see-through mask that's just got a screen on it so you can breathe normal. I mean, it doesn't do nothing. I mean, because it's, like I said, it's basically just a screen, but it's a face covering, so nobody can say anything really. So so I can wear that mask no problem. I can breathe and everything else, so I'm happy with it. Look at that beautiful sunset. I love it here. You know, whenever I get down, which is lately it's been quite often, I try to think that, you know, at least here people can live somewhat of a normal life. Where up north, back up in Maine, you know, they're shutting everything down, and, you know, basically it's a police state. I mean, some places people are getting arrested for not having masks on, which is absolutely stupid. And I said it to my mom last night. I'm pretty serious that, you know, with all this insanity of people arresting kids and mothers and anybody that don't have masks on, if you don't have a mask you get arrested, and you know, if you have too many people at a family gathering, they're coming and breaking you up, and all these places that are saying, well, you can't open your business and everything. You know, somebody's going to get. And it ain't going to take much. Because, you know, and you're taking away people's ability to earn a living. I mean, wearing a mask is one thing. I mean, nobody should ever be arrested for wearing a mask. I mean, they're calling it trespassing or whatever, but let's go. Nobody should ever get arrested for not wearing a mask. People just need to leave people alone. If somebody wants to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't, don't. You know, I don't care who wears a mask and who doesn't. You know, I just want to be left alone because I don't know, one, they don't work. I mean, that's been proven. If masks worked, if all these masks worked in places like California and New York and all these other places wouldn't have any cases. And 80 to 90% compliance to these mask orders, we'd almost have no cases anymore if masks work. But they don't. And it's just dumb. And besides which, I keep my distance from people anyway, even before this, but if you're social distancing, then why do you need to wear a mask? You know, it's like this whole, when they first started, it was, 14 days to slow the spread. Now it's been like a year. So, and what is it now? Like, instead of slowing the spread, they want to just shut everything down until there's no more virus. Well, I hate to tell you, but the virus is here and it's not going away. We're going to have to live with the virus. And just like we live with the flu virus, just like we live with the common cold, it's sad that people die, but how many people die of cancer? How many people die of just about all these diseases out here, and we don't shut our country down for that. We've never shut our country down for flu, even bad flus when we've had them. Come on, Shadow, let's go. You're acting like an old, slow dog. He says, well, I am, Daddy. That's what I am. I'm old and I'm getting slow. So, it's just, this whole thing, we got, as much as I hate to say it, they're still trying for, what is it, I think January 6th, when the Congress votes to accept the electoral votes. There's a bunch of Republicans that are going to challenge it, but I don't know how far that's going to go. Hopefully it works, because we can't, this guy Biden, he can't be a president. He can't even complete a sentence and he's going to be a president. He ain't going to be my president, that's for sure. In fact, I think what should happen is, if they put Biden in there, I think Trump should set up a shadow government. And basically half the country will have Trump as their president, and half the country will have Biden. But if Biden's in there, this country is gone. I mean, they're already, the ATF is trying to make our AR-15s illegal by, not even by laws, just by executive fiat by the head of the ATF. And yeah, it's a bunch of bull, and you know, it's like they're asking for a CW, if you know what I mean. I don't want to say it because I don't want to be banned. I got banned on Facebook for another 30 days for saying something about some kind of war that's civilized. Gotta be careful with that. Come on, Shadow. Let's go. But, you know, if they don't start leaving things alone and working for us, we the people, there is going to be one, because people have about had it. They've had it with tyranny. They've had it with this Democrat Party, and don't get me wrong, because the Republicans are just as bad. I'm pissed at Mitch the Bitch McConnell for not voting for the $2,000 stimulus that Trump wants. You know, he's going to cost us. That is going to cost us 2 seats in Georgia. If he doesn't pass that, we will lose those 2 seats in Georgia, and it'll be Mitch McConnell's fault that he'll become the minority leader. And see, he doesn't care because he's part of the swamp, and you got both Democrat and Republican swamp people, and you got to get rid of them all, both Democrats and Republicans. You know, keep the good ones, which are pretty much all Republican, and get rid of the rest of them. And they got to do term limits, is what I'm thinking. So, anyway, I'm almost home, so I'm going to end this now. I know it's been a while since I've had a video here, so I'll say good night, God bless you, Happy New Year. Hopefully the new year will be a lot better than this one was. Good night, God bless you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.